Hey there, you filthy animals. Mr. Dirty, back with another episode of the GTM show. I just want to start off this episode today with wishing everybody a happy Cinco de Mayo. This should be going up on Cinco de Mayo. This is going to be a special episode we got planned for you today in cooperation with the people over at Rudolph's Southern Recipe Pork Rinds. The good people over there have sent us over a few flavors for us to take a look at for Cinco de Mayo, and just remind everybody that this month is National Salsa Month. So before we take a look at the product packaging we have here on the three flavors that they sent us, they're boasting that these have the perfect crunch and they're great for dipping into your favorite salsa as a munchie at your Cinco de Mayo party. So give that a go if you've got access to these, or maybe you've already got pork rinds kicking around the house. The three flavors they did send us over are from their regular line, not from the small batch line. These are going to be the original pork rinds, and right off the bat, there you go, take a look at that. Yeah, very reminiscent of a lot of the pork rinds that you see at party stores, gas stations, convenience stores, stuff like that, truck stops. Very similar to that. The what do they call them? Baconettes or something like that. We have no bacon flavor ones in the batch, sadly. On the back of the package is going to be a little write-up there, probably about the product or the company. You can pause the screen and read that if you want to, back it up. Over here we got our nutrition fact chart, list of ingredients. Some of you are interested in that, some of you are not. They also sent over barbecue and hot and spicy flavor. Here's the front of the barbecue one, very similar to the original. On the back, that might be the exact same write-up if it's about the company, or they might have, got more distinct. It might be about this actual product flavoring. Over here, our nutrition fact chart once again, list of ingredients on the barbecue flavor. And here's the front of the package of the hot and spicy ones, if you're looking for that in stores. On the back, there's that honky cat. And over here, once again, nutrition fact chart, list of ingredients. Obviously, we're going to start off with the original ones and work our way up. Upon bursting open the bag there, I do get hit with typical pork rind, kind of like fat and grease kind of scent going on. Don't mind me as I'm scanning real quick to find out where these are packaged at before I go chomping into them. So we got Lima, Ohio is where these are coming out of here. So there you go. Yeah, looking like pretty much every pork rind I've ever seen in my life. Sometimes they're a little bit curled over or whatever, but yeah. This is the kind, if we ever got a hold of these as a kid, just the plain ones, just like fried and salted kind, we would dump Tabasco sauce or a Louisiana hot sauce or something like that into the bag, shake it up, maybe little crystals, and then eat it. Typically, I would not be eating these plain, but down the hatch. First snap in, so far so good. Very light and airy, got a nice crisp to it, a very mild saltiness. A lot of times it could be overly salty, but here, yeah, they held back just enough there to give it like a little bit of a zing, a little bit of a tingle on your tongue. Very faint fried taste to this. Not very greasy, not very oily, even to the touch. Not very greasy. So yeah, not too bad for the base product. The plain Jane one here. I'm gonna hit it out with some hot sauce and just see if that kicks it up a notch, which it should do. It should be just like all the ones from my childhood growing up right here. All right, maybe not this hot sauce in particular. Blindfolded, you could tell that was Taco Bell hot sauce for sure. But I'm sure if I hit it with some crystals or some Tabasco sauce, something like that, it'd be better. But yeah, the base product, pretty good. Wouldn't be my go-to snack product, but definitely high quality, and it's definitely fresh, not staley or anything like that. I've had a couple of these. I didn't hit any like really hard, crunchy, the rock hard ones, these little boulders. Maybe somewhere where it was like fried up, it was more like gristle than it was like fat. But yeah, so far a bag full of winners right here in the old plain Jane category. So I'm gonna give that a solid 4 out of 5. Moving up the chain to the barbecue ones now. Busting open the bag, I get hit in the face with the exact same scent. Nothing to say barbecue, anything like that. This exact same scent. Just smells like the plain ones. But definitely there you go. Outside of the bag, completely different. That's the barbecue one. If we can pluck out another one of the regular ones there, you can see a definite change in color there. Yeah, still no standout barbecue scent or aroma coming off of here. Down the hatch. Oh yeah, that's nice. I like that barbecue flavor that's on there. This one, it's a lot more salty than the other one. It's got a real nice tangy, smoky barbecue flavor on there as opposed to an overly sweet one. Yeah, I dig this a lot. It's basically the same one with powder on there. I'm going to give this a high 4 out of 5. You could hit this one out with some hot sauce too, but I don't think it's needed at all. It's very flavorful, and it's got a little bit of a zing in the aftertaste. Moving on to the hot and spicy. Let's see if we can pick up that zing. Yeah, busting open, exact same scent. Still no standout, scent of any kind of flavoring going on. This one, I would want to say it. This is every bit as orange as the last one, if not a little bit more. All right, down the hatch with that. All right, I just went ahead and polished that one off. Not a real standout hot sauce flavor on there at first, nor the heat either. I munched down most of it before I started to feel any kind of a heat, and then afterward, that's when I got like the tangy hot sauce kind of flavor on there, and like a building heat. I'm going to go in on another one, see if we can pick this up, and that looks like yeah. All right. So I don't know if I want to eat the balls end or the tip on this one. Maybe I'll just bite it right in the middle. All right, down the hatch. There's an even angrier looking one. Down the hatch with that. All right, yeah, no real building heat here. It does have a bit of a lingering heat though, but it's mostly like top of the tongue kind of burn. A little bit at the back end, a little bit like in the throat. Not so much roof of the mouth, anything like that. And it's more like sensation. It's not painful or anything like that. It's more like I don't know, just like a hot tingle. But as of now, I've munched enough of these to know it's not going to be like a real building heat. It seems to have peaked no matter how many of these you eat. I like this just about as much as I would the barbecue ones, I would say. I'm going to give this also a high 4 out of 5. And I also have to point out that now that we've done all 3 flavors here, and not once have I hit any of those hard bits that I mentioned before. So excellent job. Definitely a high quality pork rind going on here. All right, so there you have it. 3 of the flavors of Rudolph's Southern Recipe. The original, the barbecue, and the hot and spicy. If you see these in stores, give them a try. You can check them out at their website. It seems that they own the domain for www.porkrinds.com. So thanks to Rudolph's Southern Recipe for sending these over. I do know that they have a few more of what they call small batch. They're more exotic, more strange flavors. Look forward to checking those out here in the near future. I'm Mr. Dirty. This is the GTM Show. Don't forget you can buy knucklehead shirts and hoodies down in the description. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TheRealMrDirty. As always, get out of here. Go ever out in day.